back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're ready to play some Enderal. So we are going from the madcap adventures of Life Goes On to the kind of dark and brooding story of Enderal. And I am really, really hoping, but there's no guarantee that I will not die as much as what we had going before. But we are going to start a brand new game. So, fair warning, the beginning of Enderal is much like Skyrim in that we've got to go through the character creation process and all that business. So we are going to spend some time going through character creation, and we're going to see all the lead into the story and all these things. So I doubt that we'll actually get too far into the actual adventure. So
I don't think so.
You guys ready?
Yeah, you like to bring up your bass on your voice a little bit.
Yeah, I always
do that.
You want
The
that
booming.
back?
No, for you. No. I was just letting you know that in case you needed to redo yours.
We switched mics.
We keep changing channels.
No,
So we
mine-
changed the seat. So
Mine is good. I don't think I made any adjustments.
Matt and Stu are just having a slap fight. That's all.
A slap fight.
Give me my keyboard. No, give me the soundboard.
All right. let's
there's
do
no
it.
maybe button, so let's go with yes.
All right.
If you want to attack an enemy when sneaking and
So,
being concealed.
What do we know about Enderal? It was made by Sure AI. It uses the Skyrim engine and a lot of the assets from Skyrim, but it is completely separate from Skyrim. So,
I believe they rolled a lot of the E&B's, some of the E&B enhancements into the base too, didn't they?
yeah,
They definitely have the bass going.
there are a lot of enhancements in here. In fact, I think, well, according to Gopher, the recommendation is that you don't use an in E and B.
Because it's already kind of wrapped into it.
Right.
So no 4K tree bark.
Oh, I'm sure you can still retexture, sure. If you want stunning rocks, yeah.
All right, so this is the beginning of the game. All we know at this point is that we're involved in a tiny little quest right now called A Nice Day in Summer, and that we are supposed to find Daddy and talk to him. So presumably we are a child, but I'm not able to exit third person. I am stuck in first person right now, okay? So, and I'll let you know when things like that change, but it is pretty gorgeous to look at.
Those are some stunning flowers. Fire.
Roses. That's nice. Look like roses. Actually, no, I don't
Yeah,
think they were.
We're just going to explore a little bit here before we go find Daddy, because there are some things here that people should see.
That's gruesome.
That's particularly unpleasant for the people who are roasting away up there.
She's a witch.
It is.
How do we know that she is a witch?
Bad witch.
What else floats?
I'm not a witch. The teddy bear here.
Oh,
Aw, that's so
corner.
cute.
and the tiny skeleton. So, yeah, that's not a happy scene.
No.
What else floats?
Very small rocks.
Bread.
Very small rocks. Oh, I just totally forgot about that scene.
A
That whole
duck.
scene is wonderful.
Who are you, so wise in the ways of science?
A witch.
The
Kinda-
music itself is kind of macabre.
Yeah.
That person did not make it out of the bed,
I
Probably
don't
not.
think any of them did.
but they apparently needed to hire a good chimney sweep.
Yep. It's probably a chimney fire.
That's that
Read.
left the book of
Nutritiousness of meat.
It's an unusual title.
Meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family.
Nom nom.
By doing so, just as everyone knows, The strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in the time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animalistic one, which I assume means
Friends of the bloody meat.
eating animals instead. I'm going to take the tome of nutritiousness of meat.
None of the books adjacent to it are takeable.
No, they are not.
Do not look at the horse as meat.
Lends a whole new meaning to nice to meet you.
Yes,
Yes, it does.
nice to meet you.
Are those
Water.
fava beans?
Well placed. Well placed. Mm-hmm.
Fava, not Favre.
Yes, Brett Favre beans.
Favre bean.
Oh, God.
There's an awful lot of flowers in here. Did you see the picture I put up on Facebook the other day asking if I should harvest the flowers I was walking by?
I did not see that.
It was like this, very many,
Read scribbled note.
next to the candles of eternal flame.
O Lord, O Maker, I can hear you calling, I feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you I am nothing, a twig in the currents of time, a sheep without a shepherd. Free me from my vices and forgive me my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and child. Deliver me from my pains, and bless us with your everlasting mercy. Sure, we'll do that.
No problem.
Yeah, there's something about the juxtaposition of this beautiful valley, absolutely gorgeous valley, and
a beautiful
cannibalism.
day.
Yeah.
And all ruined by cannibalism.
Well, I don't know.
So they say.
Bloodiest meat in the reach.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
I have no idea. You just keep clicking buttons.
I only did it twice.
Daddy?
You have the eyes of a Cheshire cat.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh, well.
Okay,
who
there's something
knows?
wrong with his eyes.
Hey, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Whatever you say, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy-o. Would have a very different vibe if it was done like a 50s surfer movie.
Yeah, I think it probably would.
What?
It's more than just elk.
I need a walk speed mod, like bad. Look at that shit.
Yikes. Whoa.
Oh, that's Saturn. I think that's Saturn eating his children or something. It's actually a... I gotta look it up,
That's impressive, Joe.
but not with yours.
Okay, and like here's the anatomy drawing next to the butcher block and all that shit. What the hell?
It looked like the lady on the front of the Adobe packaging. Daddy's butchering the elk in the living room.
I guess.
Yeah, that's Saturn Devouring His Son by Francisco Goya.
Dude, that was awesome art
forgot
history.
What a mess I left here.
Seriously.
But
I
was
like
right,
art.
wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered
by
them
the way.
back then.
Oh.
Both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right?
Oh,
At least this means there's more meat for the two of us.
wow.
You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
He's very happy. Frightened.
Okay, what do you want me to pick for the response here? How about this
It
one?
was the masked men. The bottom one.
Oh, okay. But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again?
Are his eyes
You know
black
how
or
sad
red
it
or what's
makes me when you
happening?
do
Yeah,
this.
it's kinda
You killed
weird.
them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
This is really about the opposite of the game we were playing
Yeah.
earlier.
I told you.
By the creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining?
Wow. What a supportive
You know,
dad.
Sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Was this written by Stephen King?
Somebody want to go for burgers? I'm starving.
I'm thinking a salad would be fine.
Salad.
Let's begin with
Can
a
we-
question.
Do a barbecue?
Sure.
It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. They ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as.
Lightborn.
Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because
Ouch.
Where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today. Shattered, riven, and broken into pieces.
That was a great little animation.
But all of this was
Very
merely a
interesting
diversion,
tapestry.
so that no one would notice.
Yeah, I love the
something
style.
else.
Yeah.
The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion. Clockwork.
It's kind of a
Long
monochromatic,
steel.
but
Its gears
not
now
entirely.
once again
Yeah.
slowed
It's very
down
flat,
to turn.
subdued colors.
This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's serious,
Uh-huh.
Black.
Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met when you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Blame myself. What makes you think that?
Well, there must be a reason that you dream the same thing over and over, mustn't there? I'm no scholar, but maybe these dreams are trying to tell you something. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. But even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now.
Right.
It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
How are you getting anywhere? There's no ship's wheel connected.
Because we're stowaways.
Drifting.
Me too, but we're going to pay our debt as soon as we earn some money over there.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
The grave.
All right. Now we are into character creation. So, it's a completely different game, right?
Yeah.
New races. Okay. What I've decided already is that I'm going to probably go with this
Half.
Arizalian. So, originating from the barren steppe-like continent, Arizale, the Arizalian bear the stamp of a split people, while the nomadic natives in the steppe maintain their pantheistic traditions. The coastal inhabitants regard those as primitive and struggle for recognition as full-fledged part of the civilized world. So I'm kind of liking this as a starting point, as opposed to the other options. And I have no particular reason for that other than I'm interested in creating a character that's kind of combat focused.
I know, and this guy looks too much like me, so.
Yeah, he's
sorta. Yeah, the hair's really similar.
Yeah, and he's definitely cut like you, Matt, for sure.
I know, yep. It's a good thing they're not showing those massive abs I've got. Yep, he's hiding them like I do.
Yeah. You're a master of deception. So we're gonna make him a big